afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to commencement at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. And as one mother to all other mothers here, happy Mother's Day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 82nd year at the University of Alaska Fairbanks and our 77th commencement. As we begin, I would like to thank the young people who led our procession today. The Stevens Village Dance Group raised their own funds to fly here for this very special occasion. We are so pleased they were with us, and join me in thanking them. Director of UAF's United Campus Ministry in Communication. Will everyone please stand?
Will you bow your heads for prayer? Gracious and loving God, giver of all wisdom, we come before you today giving thanks. We are grateful for the support you have given us through our families, teachers, counselors, coaches, and friends who have nurtured us along life's journey. We thank you for the knowledge you impart to us, the direction you provide, and the insight that you instill. We know that you are the fountain of all wisdom. Therefore, we pray that you will enlighten both those who teach and those who learn. We rejoice today in the knowledge of your truth, that we may expand your vision from generation to generation, passing the torch of light to those who follow us. From experience, we know the path will not always be smooth. So we thank you for the grace you have granted us and the times that you have carried us. We realize that it's through these struggles that we grow the most. We pray that you will continue to show us compassion, that we might also be compassionate. Lord, refine us. Train us to be disciplined. Help us to exercise patience. Instruct us in kindness. Let us turn to you daily, that we might embrace the beauty of each day, knowing that you are new every morning. Teach us something new each day. Guide us with your wonderful wisdom, that we might know to love and truly love others. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Warren. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce members of the University of Alaska Board of Regents who are with us today. And I do ask that you hold your applause until all are standing. First, Regent Mary Jane Fate of Fairbanks, Brian Rogers of Fairbanks, Joe Thomas of Fairbanks, Joe Usabelli Jr. of Ely, and representing the University of Alaska statewide system, Mark Hamilton, President. Please join me in welcoming them. There are also people in the audience with special connections to the University of Alaska Fairbanks I'd like to recognize. And again, I ask you please to hold your applause. First, I'd like to have stand Dr. William R. Wood, the 40th President of the University of Alaska. He's over there. Hold your applause. I know you want to, but please hold your applause. Mike Kelly, former member and immediate past president of the Board of Regents, he's over in that area also. Grace Scheibel, not here yet, she will be. Former member of the Board of Regents, president of the University of Alaska Foundation, and member of the UAF Board of Visitors. Art Buswell, he's over here. Former University of Alaska Vice President and Chairman of the University of Alaska Fairbanks College of Fellows. Dr. Hugh B. Fay, Jr., former member and president of the Board of Regents, and member of our Board of Visitors. Artist Edith Cutler, spouse of the first Chancellor of the University of Alaska Fairbanks, the late Dr. Howard Cutler. And then someone who is very special to a graduate today, who is our student speaker, the parents, who are also alums of this university. I'd like the Mayor of Fairbanks, James Hayes, and his wife, who are standing there, to stand also. Please join me in welcoming them. Our speaker today is a prominent national leader in higher education and a well-known sociologist. Dr. Lois DeFleur is president of the State University of New York at Binghamton, a position she has held since 1990. She oversees the operation of the institution's 5 schools, its 2,000 faculty members, and more than 12,000 undergraduate and graduate students. Lois DeFleur brings with her an impressive record of contributions to the advancement of higher education. She has headed two of the nation's largest higher education associations, the National Association of State Universities and Land-Grant Colleges, and the American Council on Education. Lois DeFleur is in a unique position from her national leadership to share her insights on the challenges that face us during and after our 1999 commencement at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Please join me in welcoming Dr. DeFleur.
Thank you very, very much. You know, as I was marching in and looking out at all of you, it reminded me of the hundreds of commencements that I've been through a few myself, and I've sat through and presided over many others. And as I thought about the commencement addresses, I realized that there were a few who managed to be rather witty, and then there are some who managed to be profound. But I've discovered that the ones that are most appreciated are those that are basically short. So I will try, with that bit of wisdom in mind, to keep my remarks rather brief. I am deeply honored to be here today and to share the stage up here with my fellow honorary degree recipients, as well as President Hamilton and the members of the Board of Regents. I also am very fortunate that my family is here with me, but most of all, I am so pleased to share this very, very special day, not only with all of you who are graduates, but with all of the family and friends without whom you could not have achieved what we're here to celebrate today. As I was coming to Fairbanks, I was reminded of a few years ago when I flew my own airplane all around the state. And as I traveled here again, I was just reminded about how immense Alaska is, how just dramatic its natural beauty is. And, you know, I was thinking that this university here at Fairbanks really reflects those kinds of qualities. And so I want to thank Chancellor Wadlow and everyone for giving me an opportunity to visit again this marvelous state and to rekindle those special memories. And also, I want to say that I have had the privilege of working with Chancellor Wadlow in several national higher education organizations. So I know of her great love for this institution and also her strong advocacy. And you will be losing a very special friend when she retires. And so that is very special. Well, as I thought about commencements, I also remembered particularly my own graduation, and there was some speaker up here who was giving out all sorts of advice, and which I really, now I can't remember, and at that time, I thought, who needs that advice? I have it all, and I'm about to graduate. And so, in spite of that, I thought, well, I'm going to try to give you at least a few messages that have been very important to me throughout my career. And the several things I'd just like to talk about is first to encourage, particularly the graduates, to embrace the unexpected. Look for serendipity in your life. But as you do that, and the unexpected comes along, you also must take advantage of the opportunities and stay open to change, which is usually very difficult. And I think most of all, be willing to take risk. Now, most of you have spent at least 4 years and many thousands of dollars trying to find a vocation, a direction in your life. And so, obviously, you want to look forward to a life that is intellectually rewarding, that is stimulating, and I think most of all, I think most of you want to have something that is rather financially rewarding also. I'm sure you and your family and friends also hope that for you. And I hope you've chosen a major field by today, by your graduation. I know at my college, students change majors 3.4 times, and so the parents are always coming up to me and saying, my gosh, I hope that I'm getting close to the end of my son or daughter changing fields. But anyhow, this is an exciting time, yet there are many pressures, particularly on graduates. There are student loans to repay, there are car payments to make, and of course we all want a secure future. And that's why I think that it's very easy to overlook opportunities or special things that come your way. And you think, can I afford to do that? Can I take the time? And I recall in my own life when I was a graduate student in the Midwest at Indiana, I was settling into a routine of reading for exams. I was a teaching assistant, and I was fairly secure in what I was doing. But through a chance encounter, I met a sociology professor, and he was from Argentina. And so he said, you should really do some work in Argentina. I have to say, I didn't even at that time probably know what the country was. And so not long afterward, I found myself one day riding a bus through the streets of Córdoba, Argentina, looking for the library and the court, and feeling very proud of my rudimentary Spanish, which was not working very well because I became more and more lost. And I was riding one bus, and in Spanish I would ask how to get there, and then they'd send me on another bus. And so I literally got off the main roads. And I later thought of that as a very important lesson for me, of getting off the main roads in life. And more than anything else, that kind of experience gave me a lot of self-confidence. And so it is really unusual, I think, for people to really, particularly like someone like me, who I'm very organized, I'm rather traditional, to want to explore the back roads or to look at other ways of doing things. And I think that it is essential to do that. Some of you may, let me provide an example that just occurred in some of my work. Some of you may have heard of Paul Reiser, who is the star of the sitcom Mad About You. He happens to be a graduate of Binghamton, of my university, and I've been working with him. And so, of course, I had to ask him, how did you achieve your success? And what he told me, and I had not realized, is that he had been a music major, and in fact had a minor in composition, and he had been writing music. And he'd been playing the piano in, well, shall we say, clubs. That's probably a euphemistic name for it. It was a very rough life, and he said, I was so bored I started telling jokes. I started bantering with the audience. And so, he said, then someone said, you should go to a comedy club and do a stand-up comedy. And he said, I don't think I can do it. But he took a chance. And so, in one of his books, he says that he's written two of them, he said, you know, there are times when what we have may not be what we wanted, but it may end up being even better. And so he took a risk changing careers, and Americans have to learn to do that. The studies show that an average American can expect a change of careers between 5 and 7 times over the course of a lifetime. So what you have prepared yourself to do during college may result in the fact that you end up in a very different time and place. But you must have the strength to do it, you must have optimism, and be willing to embrace change. American higher education is the best in the world, and it succeeds because it encourages flexibility and intellectual development. And to be open to change means that you're able to make choices. So you need to trust your instincts, keep an open mind, and most of all, also be willing to take risks. I think it may strike you as odd that an educator is probably advocating that graduates take risks, because it often seems that our lives are risky enough in all sorts of venues, whatever we do. And so, you know, when you think about taking risks, it is not the sort of wild risk that comes from just recklessness. It is rather the kind of calculated risk that builds more self-confidence. And people who do that cope better, they feel more in control of their lives, and they perform well. As I recall, about 3 decades ago, I decided I wanted to take up flying. And everyone said that I couldn't do it. And most of all, when I marched out and tried to sign up, the instructor said, we don't have any women pilots out here. And it's because they don't do well. They flunk out. And of course, I decided that I had always wanted to do this, and that it was not, you know, I was going to do it, take the risk. And maybe it wasn't the risk of trying to learn something new, do something different, but more importantly, it was the risk of challenging people's perceptions of me as a woman and as a stuffy professor as I was at that time. And so that was one of the special risks that also taught me in my lifetime that you have to be open to opportunities. And I was reading the Alaska Almanac, and so I understand that 1 out of every 64 Alaskans is a pilot. That's awesome. I think that's fantastic. I also wonder, does that mean that pilots are as commonplace as mosquitoes up here? I didn't find the answer to that in the almanac. There are risks that I would encourage graduates to take. I think you need to risk intelligence by staying informed and educated. Risk self-confidence by raising your expectations. Risk involvement by participating in your community. And I think most of all, risk friendships, risk love, in meeting new people and developing relationships and accepting people for who they are. And these risks should be intentional, they should be calculated to take you off your sort of smooth course that you're headed to. And many of you may recall there is a title of a very famous poem by one of America's greatest poets, Robert Frost. It is The Road Not Taken. You know, this describes his walk through rural New Hampshire, which is beautiful, not as beautiful as Alaska, but it is beautiful. And I think that The Road Not Taken really describes our journey through life as we are constantly confronted with opportunities and choices. So let me just close with a couple of stanzas from that. So that the poem reads, "Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler, long I stood. I looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other, just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had warmed them really about the same, and both the morning equally lay, in leaves no steps had trodden black. Somewhere, ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." So, in conclusion, I urge you to take the path less traveled by. Relish the risk, the unique opportunities that are presented to you in your career, your friendship, and indeed in life. And most of all, congratulations to all of you on this very, very special day. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. McClure. Regent Fate, would you please join me?
Will the candidates for Doctor of Philosophy degrees please rise? Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise? Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees please rise? Will the candidates for associate degrees and certificates please rise?
Regent Fate, it gives me great pleasure on behalf of the faculty of the University of Alaska Fairbanks to present these candidates. Their names appear in the official commencement program for certificate and associate, baccalaureate, master's, and doctor's degrees. They have fulfilled all academic requirements for their respective certificates or degrees, and I recommend now that they receive those certificates and diplomas.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, on behalf of the Board of Regents of the University of Alaska, and upon recommendation by Chancellor Joan Wadlow of the University of Alaska Fairbanks, I confer upon you the certificates for associate, baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees to which you are entitled, with all rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Today, joining me will be my colleagues, Regent Rogers, Usabelli, and Thomas in handing out the degrees.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 1999. Dr. Paul Reichardt, Provost, will present the certificate and degree recipients by college and by school.
Recipients of certificates and associate, bachelor, and graduate degrees will now be presented. We ask that the audience withhold applause until the last recipient from each college or school has received his or her diploma. Joining Regent Fate and Chancellor Wadlow at the front of the stage for the presentation of the diplomas is President Hamilton. As the graduates leave the stage, they will be greeted by Gretchen Lake, a member of the UAF Alumni Association Board of Directors. The gold cords on the shoulders of certain associate and bachelor degree recipients indicate they are being graduated with academic honors. An explanation of these honors will be found in your program. Associate, baccalaureate, and master degree recipients from the College of Liberal Arts will be presented by Interim Dean John Meixer.
Will the degree recipients from the College of Liberal Arts please rise and come forward?
Williams, Certificate, Native Language Education. Constance May Adkins, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology, cum laude. Michael J. Allen, Bachelor of Technology. Alice Aluskak, Bachelor of Arts, History, magna cum laude. Thomas M. Anderson, 2 degrees. Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Karen Janet Babnew, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, cum laude. Eric C. Barlow, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology. Jason Beatty, 2 degrees. Bachelor of Arts, Justice, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. David C. Bedard, Bachelor of Arts, History, cum laude. Alina M. Beifeld, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Rachel N. Bermudez, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Michelle Suzanne Booth, 2 degrees. Associate of Applied Science in Aviation Technology and Bachelor of Technology. Tamara Borjan, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Thomas J. Grado, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Oleg Benish, Bachelor of Arts, Philosophy, cum laude. Sherry Elise Brecken, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Angela G. Brownfield, Bachelor of Arts, Theater. Mason T. Campbell, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Kara Lynn Candelaria, Bachelor of Arts, Linguistics, cum laude. Jack Carson, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Patrick S. Casey, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science. Gretchen M. Champagne, Bachelor of Arts, Communication. John Boyack Chase, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Cassie Lynn Shenevar, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Ross A. Cohen, Bachelor of Arts, English. Rebecca Ann Corbiel, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Jeffrey O. Cork, 2 degrees. Bachelor of Arts, Journalism, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Aaron Kelly Crouch, Bachelor of Arts, Russian Studies, magna cum laude. Sean Emrys Davies, Bachelor of Arts, Justice, cum laude. Eugenia M. Jordan Davis, Bachelor of Arts, Sociology. Sandra L. Deaton, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Decker, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology, cum laude. Gunnar Sven Ebbe Ebbesen, Bachelor of Arts, 4 languages. Shannon E. Enix, Bachelor of Arts, English, cum laude. Walter E. Evans, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. James Edward Fisher, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Bronwyn Noel Fitzsimons, Bachelor of Arts, Linguistics, magna cum laude. Andrea Dawn Fletcher, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, magna cum laude. Dante Marie Chase Foster, 2 degrees. Bachelor of Arts, English, Bachelor of Arts, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Dante Foster is this year's recipient of the Marion Francis Boswell Memorial Award, given each year to the outstanding graduating woman. Dante is a winner of the National Truman Scholarship Competition, has been named a British Marshall Scholar, and was also named as one of the top 20 college students in America by the USA Today. Reuben A. Foster, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. John Gadicke, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism, magna cum laude. Daniel Gates, Bachelor of Arts, History. Alexa Oliphant Gifford, Bachelor of Arts, History, magna cum laude. Teresa Gochis, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Jessica A. Gould, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Gretel Lee Haight, Bachelor of Arts, Linguistics, cum laude. Jill Lori Hansen, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Painting, cum laude. Donald Head Jr., Bachelor of Arts, Alaska Native Studies. Wendy Herring, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science, magna cum laude. Christopher Lee Heed, 2 degrees. Bachelor of Arts, History, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science. Sarah Heed, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. James Ladrell Hayes, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science. Mubaraka Coleman Isaac, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Carissa Beth Evish, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Roberto C. Javier, Bachelor of Arts, History. Heather Dawn James, Bachelor of Music, Music Education K-12, magna cum laude. Lisa Annette McCrae Jones, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Eric M. Johnson, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Carl Edward Kaling, Bachelor of Arts, Theater. Sherry Haynes Kelly, Bachelor of Arts in Art. Escorting Sherry is her husband, Mike Kelly, UA alumnus, former member of the Board of Regents, and immediate past president of the board. This is a very special day. This is a very special day for the Kellys because in addition to Sherry, their daughter Cassie will receive an associate degree, and Mike's sister Betty Titus will receive her bachelor's degree. We appreciate the Kellys Family Association with and dedication to the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Anya F. Kircher, Bachelor of Arts, Linguistics, magna cum laude. Andrew James Larson, Bachelor of Arts, Japanese Studies. Cheryl Lee Kugler, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, magna cum laude. Christine Lambert Ortiz, Bachelor of Arts, Sociology. Kelly J. Lawson, Bachelor of Arts, Justice, cum laude. Yvonne Leclerc, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, cum laude. Jordan Paul Lewis, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Myrna R. Lomack, Bachelor of Arts, Alaska Native Studies. Amber Ann Lincoln, Bachelor of Science, Anthropology. Oline I. Lowe, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages. Anthony G. Martin, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Erica Lee McCall, Bachelor of Science, Anthropology. Chandra J. McGee, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, cum laude. Christopher Daniel Lubkin, Bachelor of Music, Music Education K-12, cum laude. Jeffrey D. McLean, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Jennifer Meismer House, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Patrick F. Mesmer, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Erica Marie Meyer, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Ceramics. Jason L. Miller, 2 degrees, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology, Bachelor of Arts, History, cum laude. Sarah Jane Mindham, 2 degrees, Bachelor of Arts, Justice, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Christiane Elizabeth Morgan, Bachelor of Arts, Communication. Rita Marie Morris, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Sherry Ann Nelson, Bachelor of Arts, History, cum laude. Charles Newman, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism, cum laude. Grace M. Penatak, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Ruth M. Prokopowicz, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, magna cum laude. Deanna L. Rager, Bachelor of Science, Sociology, magna cum laude. Jean Alice Ritchie, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Richard G. Robbins, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, cum laude. Barbara M. Rodriguez-Smith, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Jennifer Romer, Bachelor of Arts, History. Eric C. Rosenberg, Bachelor of Arts, History. Donna Eldora Redhead Sandberg, Bachelor of Arts in Art. Jason L. Sanders, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Alexa Santiago Billups, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Ingeborg Sheave, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Ann Schmoss, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Kristen Maria Skyberg, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Albert D. Seavey, Bachelor of Technology. Rebecca D. Shepard, Bachelor of Arts, English. Leah Dawn Shepard, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Janice R. Agabation Shipman, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, cum laude. Janice Shipman is this year's winner of the Gray S. Tilley Memorial Award, which is given each year to an outstanding graduating senior whose education was interrupted because of family responsibilities, including financial hardships. Benjamin Scott Shoemaker, Bachelor of Arts, Philosophy. Joanne Wethel Zimmerman, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Jennifer L. Staley, Bachelor of Arts in Art. Amber Marie Steinfort, Bachelor of Arts, Justice, magna cum laude. Jennifer K. Sterner, Bachelor of Arts, Communication. Bradley Ross Stone, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Mandy Stroll, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science, cum laude. Miles Leland Tinbrook, Bachelor of Arts, History. Merchant W. Thompson, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Ryan T. Tilbury, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Heather A. Tipton, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. William Duncan Tipton, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Betty L. Titus, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism, magna cum laude. Tanya D. Trabant, Bachelor of Arts, English, cum laude. Maya Upaslaya, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Joseph Douglas Walden, Bachelor of Technology. Cheryl Lynn Wambach, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Carrie E. Ware, Bachelor of Arts, History. Brandy S. Wagner, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, summa cum laude. Carla M. Weisner, Bachelor of Arts, English. Matt E. Wharton, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages, cum laude. Yolanda Marie White, Bachelor of Arts, Physical Education. Russell Williams, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Christy L. Withers, Bachelor of Arts, English. Margaret A. Wurgis, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Kira L. Young, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Judy Lou Smith-Zach, Bachelor of Arts, Linguistics, magna cum laude. Heather M. Zager, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. And now the master's degree candidates. Eloise Larson, Master of Fine Arts. William Clark Latham, Jr., Master of Arts, English. Angela Lynn, Master of Arts, Anthropology. Susan E. McInnes, Master of Fine Arts, Creative Writing. Stacy June McIntosh, Master of Arts, Anthropology. Corey A. Svenningson, Master of Arts, English. Joseph J. Chambers, Master of Arts, Northern Studies.
Please congratulate all the graduates from College of Liberal Arts.
Baccalaureate and master degree recipients from the College of Natural Resource Development and Management will be presented by school within the college, by Interim Dean Frederick Husby, Interim Director James Collins, and Director Robert Trent.
Will the degree recipients from the School of Agriculture and Land Resources Management within the College of Natural Resource Development and Management please rise and come forward?
Greg. Hey, Greg. All right, Matt.
John Russell Benetto, Bachelor of Arts, Geography. Judy Lynn Culver, Bachelor of Science, Geography. Robert Matthew Ewing, Bachelor of Science, Geography. Craig L. Fleener, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resources Management, cum laude. Melissa S. Johnson, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resources Management. Denise Louise Power, Bachelor of Arts, Geography. Rebecca A. Kellyhouse, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resources Management, cum laude. Timothy Allen Water, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resources Management. Thomas Charles McMillan, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resources Management. Courtney Christina Richards, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resources Management. David Garrett Sanders, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resources Management.
Please congratulate the degree candidates of the School of Agriculture and Management. Resource Development Management will be presented by Interim Director Jim Collins.
Will the degree recipients from the School of Management in the College of Natural Resource Development and Management please rise and come forward?
Noah J. Barnes, Bachelor of Business Administration, Management. Heather Renee Barth, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Betty Russell Warner, Bachelor of Business Administration, Travel Industry Management, cum laude. Trina Elizabeth Bowie, Bachelor of Business Administration, Marketing. Amy Sue Choi, Bachelor of Business Administration, Human Resource Management. Melissa A. Corbin, Bachelor of Business Administration, International Business. Walter E. Crary, Bachelor of Business Administration, Management. Lorraine Beatus David, Bachelor of Business Administration, Human Resource Management. Arthur A. Dykeman, Bachelor of Business Administration, Marketing. Julie M. Eliath, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Linda Maria Finan, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, summa cum laude. Charmaine Fulink, Bachelor of Arts, Economics, cum laude. Dwayne M. Everly, Bachelor of Business Administration. Wade C. Jones, Bachelor of Business Administration, Human Resource Management. Betsy Ann Jones, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Jamie Louise Justice, Bachelor of Business Administration, Finance. Jeffrey Francis Calaviak, 2 degrees, Associate of Applied Science in Fire Science, and a Bachelor of Science in Disaster Management. Paula J. Kotry, Bachelor of Business Administration, International Business. Christy Meister, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Cara Marie Moore, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Jason Rogers, Bachelor of Business Administration, International Business. Reagan Marie Haynes Russell, Bachelor of Business Administration, Human Resource Management. Christine J. Schwank, Bachelor of Business Administration, Management. Sharon Lynn Scott, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Anna Marigale Simmons, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Shirley J. Sterner, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Holly Taylor, Bachelor of Business Administration, Finance, cum laude. Teresa E. Thomas, 2 degrees, Associate of Applied Science and Paralegal Studies, and a Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting. Tammy Jo Tragus, Bachelor of Business Administration, Marketing. Joachim M. Tribon, Bachelor of Science, Industrial Management, magna cum laude. Rachel Erica Veely, Bachelor of Business Administration, Human Resource Management. Rayanne Joy Vinette, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, magna cum laude. Felicia A. Wagner, Bachelor of Business Administration, Human Resource Management. Sydney E. Warwick, Bachelor of Business Administration, Human Resource Management. Thomasina Elizabeth Wagaman, Bachelor of Business Administration, Management and Organization. Timothy R. Weedman, Bachelor of Business Administration, Human Resource Management. And the master's degree candidates. Cheryl Eileen Johnston Chapman, Master of Business Administration. Patrick Lee Dolan, Master of Business Administration, General Management. Karen Martin Gordon, Master of Business Administration, General Management. James W. Hoppenworth, Master of Business Administration, Capital Markets. Samantha A. Lown, Master of Business Administration, Capital Markets. Sherry L. Lynch, Master of Business Administration, General Management. Beverly McMinn, Master of Business Administration, General Management. Jean Rose Milgram, Master of Science, Resource and Applied Economics. Chad Ryan Randolph, Master of Business Administration, General Management. Sherry Wally Hoff, Master of Business Administration, Capital Markets.
Please congratulate the graduates from the School of Management. Baccalaureate and master's degree recipients from the School of Mineral Engineering will be presented by Director Robert Trent.
You guys got a good seat. You guys got a nice seat.
Will the degree recipients from the School of Mineral Engineering please rise?
I'll see you out there.
David Scott Bredley, Bachelor of Science, Mining Engineering. Robert Edward Chambers, Bachelor of Science, Geological Engineering. Sean Paul Jones, Bachelor of Science, Mining Engineering. Phoebe Renee Thompson, Bachelor of Science, Geological Engineering. Robert M. Rago, Jr., Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Matthew Clark Rude, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Richard J. Stump, Jr., Bachelor of Science, Geological Engineering. And the master's degree candidate, Shandong Chen, Master of Science, Mineral Preparation Engineering.
Okay, let's see over a little bit.
Way to go, Robert!
Please congratulate the graduates from the School of Management.
Certificate, associate, and baccalaureate degree recipients from the College of Rural Alaska will be presented by Executive Dean Ralph Gabrielli and Dr. Ruth Lissy, Director of the Tanana Valley Campus.
Will the degree recipients from the College of Rural Alaska please rise and come forward?
Kimberly K. Carlo, Certificate, Rural Human Services. Cheryl J. Kalashansky, Certificate, Community Health. Kenneth Frank, Certificate, Rural Human Services. Francine Henry, Certificate, Rural Human Services. Annie F. John, Certificate, Community Health. Michael Lauren Johnson II, Certificate, Culinary Arts. Jacek Piwowski, Certificate, Culinary Arts. Faith M. Peters, Certificate, Rural Human Services. Tracy K. Splitsdozer, Certificate, Early Childhood. Carol Reed, Certificate, Community Health. Maya Sabrina Lynn Berg, Associate of Arts. Joyce A. Phillips, 2 degrees, Certificate, Early Childhood, and Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood, magna cum laude. Lawrence Boone, 2 degrees, Certificate in Community Health, and Associate of Applied Science in Community Health, cum laude. Kimberly Elizabeth Baus, Associate of Arts. Diana L. Bryson, Associate of Applied Science in Applied Business, cum laude. Joseph D. Verdius, Associate of Applied Science, Human Service Technology, magna cum laude. Janice Carney, Associate of Arts. Catherine A. Charlie, 2 degrees, Associate of Applied Science in Community Health, and a Certificate in Community Health. Richard B. Carr, Associate of Applied Science, Human Service Technology. Myrna M. Culp, Associate of Applied Science in Applied Business. Daniel B. Cox, Associate of Applied Science in Fire Science. Flora Marie Davis, Associate of Applied Science, Human Service Technology. Susan Diane Carpentino, 2 degrees, Associate of Applied Science in Applied Accounting, and Associate of Applied Science in Applied Business, cum laude. Peggy A. Madej, Associate of Arts. Christy K. Edwards, Associate of Applied Science in Applied Business, summa cum laude. Margaret Gandia, Associate of Arts. Patricia Fawn Garrett, 2 degrees, Certificate in Applied Business and Associate of Applied Science in Applied Business. Dawn Green, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Accounting. Michael P. Goyette, Associate of Applied Science, Fire Science. Rose M. W. Gueco, Associate of Applied Science, Fire Science. Melanie Deanne Gurney, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood, magna cum laude. Eugenia Pauline Hailstone, Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies. Alexandra M. Hebert Ross, Associate of Arts. Suzanne Johnston, 2 degrees, Associate of Applied Science in Hazardous Materials Control and Associate of Applied Science in Municipal Fire Control. Melissa Adele Hyde, Associate of Arts. Kathy Jones Lanier Williams, Associate of Applied Science in Applied Business. Janice Renee Joseph, 4 degrees, Certificate in Culinary Arts, a Certificate in Cooking, a Certificate in Baking, and an Associate of Applied Science in Culinary Arts. Cecilia M. Kelly, Associate of Arts. Kathleen Yvonne Kennedy, Associate of Applied Science in Applied Accounting. Jodine Kerr, Associate of Arts. Sharon M. Longest, Associate of Arts. Heather Brianna Manumic, Associate of Arts. Shirley J. Malco, Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies. Kevin Michael McGehee, 2 degrees, Certificate in Applied Business and Associate of Applied Science in Applied Business. Virginia Miller, 2 degrees, Certificate in Early Childhood and Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood. John W. Pananen, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Accounting. Aaron D. Patterson, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business, cum laude. Mary A. Pedroza Hurt, Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies, cum laude. Lauren G. Peterson, Associate of Arts. Vivian D. Reed, 2 degrees, Certificate in Applied Business and Associate of Applied Science in Applied Business, cum laude. Pamela Sue Sattler, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business, magna cum laude. Gregory Scott Seelig, Associate of Applied Science, Human Service Technology, magna cum laude. Patricia A. Silverton, Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies. Jack M. Smith, Associate of Applied Science, Fire Science. Lynn A. Smith, Associate of Applied Science, Human Service Technology. Sandra Solomon, Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies. Donna D. Sweet, 2 degrees, Associate of Applied Science in Applied Accounting and Associate of Applied Science in Applied Business, cum laude. Virginia Teresa Adams Sweetser, 2 degrees, Certificate in Applied Business and an Associate of Applied Science in Applied Business. Suzanne Elizabeth Tim, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Accounting. Edward G. Village Center, Associate of Applied Science, Human Service Technology. Dawn M. Williams, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Brian Dale Bordon, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development. Betty L. Inglis, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development. Terry L. Irwin, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development. Norman J. Krudiak, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development.
Could you please join me in congratulating the graduates of the college?
Baccalaureate, master degrees recipients from the College of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics will be presented by Interim Dean Murphy.
Will the degree recipients from the College of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics please rise and come forward. Deborah Michelle Marie Adams, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Tanya Jill Bailey, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Amy Rochelle, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Anthony Lynn Bartra, Bachelor of Science, Geology. Michael L. Belmont, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Amber Nicole Lethe, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology, cum laude. Jeff A. Dickmeyer, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Brent R. Bowman, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology. John Kenneth Broccoli, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, cum laude. Aaron Castle, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology. Chong K. Choi, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Anna Doris Cleaton, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Daniel L. Cooley, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Christy Suzanne Cowie, Bachelor of Science, Geology. Peggy Janelle Crane, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, magna cum laude. Jason Allen Dalton, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Jeffrey M. Davis, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Gerald Werner Frost, Jr., Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Kathleen Ann Gannon, 2 degrees, an Associate of Arts, and a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. Amber Marin Goldberg, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, magna cum laude. Jennifer Carolyn Gross, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Dietrich M. Hansen, Bachelor of Science, Geology. Catlin M. Hansen, Bachelor of Science, Geology. Sean Harper, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Ivan D. Hefner, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Teresa Lynn Hitch, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Donald S. Farrell, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Leora Hoteri, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Jason Reed Huffman, 2 degrees, an Associate of Arts, and a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. Gina Marie Joyce, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, cum laude. Kaylin Ann Kelly, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology, cum laude. Tristan D. Kinney, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, magna cum laude. Galina Khan, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Benjamin J. LaRue, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, cum laude. Michael E. Lackey, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, cum laude. Orion Sky Lawler, 2 degrees, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, summa cum laude. Wendy Marie Leandro, Bachelor of Arts, Chemistry. Karina Lynn Lataski, 2 degrees, Bachelor of Arts, Music, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Catherine E. Love, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Ricardo John Lopez, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Scott Ryan Manor, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. David A. Martin, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Elaine Rachel McKnight, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Bess A. Morrison, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Jack Robert Newell, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Joel D. Osborne, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Paul Sheldon Overture, Bachelor of Arts, Biological Sciences. Jeffrey J. Peterson, Bachelor of Science, Geology. Vikram M. N. Rao, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Daniel A. Reichert, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, cum laude. Joanne M. Reardon, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology. Carol Ann Ryerson, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Mayumi Sato, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology. Angela J. Schmidt, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology. Rusty Tennille Schwartz, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Sheldon R. Shaw, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, cum laude. Mark R. Stratman, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Jeannie Lynn Stuckey, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Eric John Surian, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Eric Surian is this year's recipient of the Joel Wingert Memorial Award, which is given each year to the outstanding graduating man. In addition, last month, Eric was awarded the Bryna Kessel Medal for Excellence in Science. William Brian Swift, Bachelor of Science, Physics, cum laude. Angela Tricia Taban, Bachelor of Arts, Biological Sciences. Barbara Lorraine Tanner, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Jacqueline D. Thies, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, cum laude. Mary M. Thomas, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Dan Tolliver, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics. Judy Renee Toppins, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Edward Raymark Trotsky, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Thomas Andrew Vago, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, cum laude. Jason Larry Webb, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Walter J. Wilcox II, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, cum laude. JR is the first fourth-generation graduate from the University of Alaska Fairbanks. His father, grandfather, and great-grandmother are all UAF graduates. JR's great-grandfather was the Dean of the School of Mines back in the 1940s, and while he is the fourth generation to graduate, JR was the quickest of the Wilcox family of graduates, completing his baccalaureate degree in just 3 years. Andrew Kempster Williams, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Joni Christine Will, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Shintaro Yasuda, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Neil Kenneth Wright, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Jean M. Young, 3 degrees. Associate of Applied Science in Fire Science, a Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences, and a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. And now the master's degree candidates. David W. Evans, Master of Science, Civil Engineering. Nancy L. Greiner, Master of Science, General Science. Mark A. Keach, Master of Science, Wildlife Biology. Robin Claire Stankoff, Master of Science, Science Management. Eric Allen Watke, Master of Electrical Engineering.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the College of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics.
Baccalaureate and master degree recipients from the School of Education will be presented by Interim Director Joseph Crown.
Will the degree recipients from the School of Education please rise and come forward?
Amy K. Alderman, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Kristen Ann Anderson, Bachelor of Education, Elementary, summa cum laude. Corey M. Anthony, Bachelor of Education, Elementary, cum laude. Anita Bandopillai, Bachelor of Education, Elementary, cum laude. Elizabeth Berry, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Holly L. Brown, Bachelor of Education, Elementary, magna cum laude. Gerald G. Cartland, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Peggy A. Charlie, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Martha Irene Kraft, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Sia Suni, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Trista Eileen Dress, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Susan K. Furman, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Lisa R. Goyette, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Josephine G. Grant, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Renee Michelle Gray, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Dawn Lee Gregerson, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Tara J. Outram, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Joshua Stephen Hawken, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Selena Marie Jacobs, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Sherry Lee Kawagli, Bachelor of Education, Elementary, cum laude. Duncan Ross Kellett, Bachelor of Education, Elementary, cum laude. Melissa Lukey, Bachelor of Education, Elementary, cum laude. Hillary Suzanne Martin, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Agnes Rose McIntyre, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Leilani Ann McNulty, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Nicole Marie Olson, Bachelor of Education, Elementary, cum laude. Wendy Michelle Rigor, Bachelor of Education, Elementary, magna cum laude. Georgiana B. Starr, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Colleen Mooney, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Tasha Cardenas Thomas, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Anastasia Theodora Primus, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Colleen Renee Rhodes, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Janelle Ann Rosga, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Gwen S. Wendy Uzel, Bachelor of Education, Elementary, cum laude. Jennifer Wiseman, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Oren Pisces Ware, Bachelor of Education, Elementary. Michelle York, Bachelor of Education, Elementary, cum laude. And now the master's degree candidates. Molly M. Danielson, Master of Education, Guidance and Counseling. Ella Johanna Fulin, Master of Education. Linda E. Green, Master of Education. Marlis M. Henderson, Master of Education. Dorda Luca, Master of Education. Sean C. Marsh, Master of Education, Guidance and Counseling. Stephen T. Paskman, Master of Arts in Teaching, Secondary Education. Susan Louise Rice, Master of Education, Guidance and Counseling. Dee Dee M. Tracy, Master of Education, Guidance and Counseling.
Please join me in congratulating graduates of the School of Education.
Well, Dean Vera Alexander, Dean of the School of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences, please.
Undergraduate, 8 masters, and 2 doctorate of philosophy degrees have been earned this year by students in the School of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences. We're sorry that none of the degree recipients could be with us today. But in any event, please congratulate the graduates from the School of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences.
recipients will be presented by Dr. Joseph Kahn, Dean of Graduate School.
We now come to the highest degree awarded by the university, the Doctor of Philosophy degree. There are 27 recipients for this degree at UAF this year, and we are very pleased that 15 of them are with us today. Will the recipients for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, in conferring the doctorate degree, it is our custom that over the shoulders of the recipient will be placed the Doctor of Philosophy hood bearing the colors of the University of Alaska Fairbanks. The diploma will be presented by Regent Fate and Provost Reichard, and the hood will be placed by Chancellor Wadlow and the recipient's major professor. Please be seated. From the College of Liberal Arts, Professor Gerlach, please present Robin Mills. Robin Mills, PhD Anthropology. His thesis title is Historical Archaeology of Alaskan Placer Gold Mining Settlements, Evaluating Process and Pattern Relationships. He is escorted by his major professor, Dr. Craig Gerlach. Please recognize Dr. Mills. From the College of Liberal Arts, Professor Schweitzer, please present James Simon. James Simon, PhD Anthropology. His thesis title is 20th Century Inupiaq Eskimo Reindeer Herding on Northern Seward Peninsula, Alaska. He is escorted by his major professor, Dr. Peter Schweitzer. Please recognize Dr. Simon. From the College of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics, Professor Barnes, please present Charles Buck. Charles Buck, PhD Biological Sciences, Biology. His thesis title is Physiological Ecology of the Arctic Brown Squirrel, Energy Metabolism, Torpor and Behavioral Endocrinology. He is escorted by his major professor, Dr. Brian Barnes. Please recognize Dr. Buck. From the College of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics, Professor Cook, please present Christopher Conroy. Christopher Conroy, PhD, Biological Sciences, Biology. His thesis title is Molecular Phylogenetics of Arvicolin rodents. He is escorted by his professor, Dr. Joseph Cook. Please recognize Dr. Conroy. From the College of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics, Professor Bryant. Please present Joseph Dudley. Joseph Dudley, PhD, Biological Sciences, Biology. His thesis title is Foraging Ecology and Conservation Biology of African Elephants. He is escorted by his major professor, Dr. John Bryant. Please recognize Dr. Conroy. From the College of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics, did I make a mistake? Please recognize Dr. Dudley. From the College of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics, Professor Boyer, please present Becky Pierce. Becky Pierce, PhD, Biological Sciences, Wildlife Biology. Her thesis title is Predator and Prey Dynamics Between Mountain Lions and Mule Deer, Effects on Distribution, Population Regulation, Habitat Selection, and Prey Selection. She is escorted by her major professor, Dr. Terry Boyer. Please recognize Dr. Pierce. From the College of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics, Professors Boyer and Klein. Please present Patricia Reynolds. Patricia Reynolds, PhD, Biological Sciences, Wildlife Biology. Her thesis title is Ecology of a Re-established Population of Muskoxen in Northern Alaska. She is escorted by her major professors, Dr. Terry Boyer and David Klein. Please recognize Dr. Reynolds. From the College of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics, Professor Newberry, please present Melanie Worden. Melanie Worden, PhD Geology. Her thesis title is Geology and Timing of Zinc, Lead, Silver Mineralization, Northern Brooks Range, Alaska. She is escorted by her major professor, Dr. Rainer Newberry. Please recognize Dr. Worden. From the interdisciplinary program, Professor Krause, please present Thomas Alton. Thomas Alton, PhD Modern Studies and History of Alaska Native Language. His thesis title is Federal Policy and Alaska Native Languages since 1867. He is escorted by his major professor, Dr. Michael Krause, from the College of Liberal Arts. Please recognize Dr. Alton. From the interdisciplinary program, Professor Stolzberg, please present Clara Jock Wallace. Clara Jock Wallace, PhD Atmospheric Chemistry. Her thesis title is Oceanic Emissions of Sulfur, Application of New Techniques. She is escorted by Professor Dr. Richard Stolzberg from the College of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics. Please recognize Dr. Jock Wallace. From the interdisciplinary program, Professor Black, please present Eugene Roganoff. Eugene Roganoff, PhD Northern Studies and Anthropology. His thesis title is Demographic and Social Consequences of Oil, Gas, Development in Siberia since the 1960s to early 1990s. He is escorted by his major professor, Dr. Lydia Black, Professor Emeritus from the College of Liberal Arts. Please recognize Dr. Roganoff. From the interdisciplinary program, Professor Fox, please present Donald Pendergrast. Donald Pendergrast, PhD Outdoor Recreation Management. His thesis title is Evaluating Interpretive Services in Recreation Management. He is escorted by Professor Dr. John Fox from the College of Natural Resource Development and Management. please recognize Dr. Pendergrass. From the interdisciplinary program, Professor Carlson, please present Stefan Sabantin. Stefan Sabantin, PhD Civil Engineering and Transportation Materials. His thesis title is Fatigue Behavior of Conventional and Rubberized Asphalt Mixes. He is escorted by Dr. Robert Carlson from the College of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics, for his major professor, Dr. Ludwig Rock. Please recognize Dr. Sabantin. From the interdisciplinary program, Professor Barnhart, please present Bernice Hepon. Bernice Hepon, PhD Cross-Cultural Studies. Her thesis title is Critical Issues in the Preparation of Alaska Native Teachers, Perspective of Cross-Cultural Education Development. She is escorted by her major professor, Dr. Ray Barnhart, from the College of Liberal Arts. Please recognize Dr. Hepon. We are honored today for the PhD degree to James Cook posthumously. Here to receive his diploma and hood are his wife, Lida Cook, and his daughter, Janila Cook. Professor Maskey, will you please escort Lida and Janila Cook to the stage. From the interdisciplinary program, James Cook, PhD Novel Studies and Alaskan Religious History. His thesis title is The Quintessential Frontier Religion, the Restoration Movement in Alaska. His family is escorted by Professor Klaus Naski from the College of Liberal Arts. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the recipients of all degrees from that.
Now I wish to recognize the many family members who helped make the class night reach this day, as it takes others down. First, I'd like to recognize spouses of the graduates to stand. Spouses, please stand. And children, the children of the graduates, please stand. Grandparents here. Grandparents, please stand. And other relatives. Other relatives. Thank you for your help and the confidence in these graduates as they pursue their goals. Now, will members of Phi Kappa Phi and Golden Key please rise? Phi Kappa Phi and Golden Key are national honor societies which recognize outstanding academic achievement in all fields of study, in all scholarly disciplines. Graduating members are acknowledged in the commencement program. I want to congratulate each of you in these organizations. We are proud of your achievements. Please join me in recognizing these graduates. Now, will those receiving leadership honors please rise? Leadership honors. This award was initiated and implemented by the Associated Students of the University of Alaska Fairbanks, and it recognizes and honors student leadership contributions to UAF. Those who are being honored today were selected on the basis of their contributions to the enhancement of the UAF mission and of the communities in which our campuses are located, and for their promotion of student life through individual and collective growth. Please join me in congratulating and thanking these students. Dr. Carla Kurtz, Dean of Student Services, will introduce the speaker for the class of 1999. Dean Kurtz.
It is with great pleasure that I introduce James Hayes as your 1999 student commencement speaker. James just received his baccalaureate degree in political science, and as you already know, he is a second-generation UAF graduate, and his parents, Chris and Jim, are here with him today. This tall mic is for you, and this one's for me. As the city mayor, Jim is a well-known figure in Fairbanks. You'll notice that I'm carefully referring to James as James and Jim as Jim, so there's no confusion about who's supposed to speak today. I'm not sure Jim is prepared. Actually, James says it's just a little bit difficult once in a while when he's too often referred to as James, the mayor's son, Hayes. Well, James, the commencement speaker, Hayes, has got one up on you, Jim. Graduated from Lathrop High School. In between studying and participating in numerous activities within the university and the community, he says his favorite pastime is spending time with his family. That says a lot for the strength of family, doesn't it? I'll bet that Chris is especially proud of this Mother's Day. If you're really proud and you want a secret for what he might want for a commencement gift, he wants a bulldog. James has been a glowing asset to UAF. He has contributed to making UAF a better university for students who will be coming here behind him. He was active in student government as an elected senator. He's been a leader in the Black Awareness Student Union, and he was tapped into Golden Key National Honor Society and Pi Sigma Alpha Honor Society. In recognition of these institutions, too numerous to list here, he graduated today with leadership honors and distinction. James eventually wants to obtain a law degree, but before making that commitment, he wants to gain experience in developing legislative policy. In just a few weeks, James will be moving to Washington, D.C. to pursue that dream. It is with mixed emotions that we see James leave UAF and Fairbanks. He has been an inspiration to many of us. Ladies and gentlemen of the UAF class of 1999, your student commencement speaker, Mr. James L. Hayes.
I am truly honored to be the student commencement speaker. I will cherish this moment for the rest of my life. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my parents. I don't want to say too much tonight, but I love them both. Thank you for your prayers and support. As a member of the class of 1999, I am filled with pride and concern for what we have accomplished. I hope that each of you also shares this pride with me. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 1999, I count it as an honor to have received an education with you. We, the class of 1999, have broadened our horizons together, and we have suffered through the dreaded 50 to 60 below cold weather together. We finally made it to this point in our lives, this long anticipated point in our lives that we had. If I had to use an analogy to bring today's events to summation, I would consider our graduation a Broadway play, and today's commencement would be the intermission. Each of you will represent an actor, and your next act will take place on the big stage called life. Today's events are only an opportunity for each of us to catch our breath and prepare for the next segment. As you've probably figured out, stage fright is not an option, at least it wasn't for me. We have practiced long and hard, and we are now ready to show the world what we can do. Today, we carry the values of our families and university system forward. Class, I hope you stand ready to continue achieving your goals. The insignia on the University of Alaska's logo says, Odd Summer. This means to the top. And today, I have the privilege of telling each of you that that's exactly where we are going. However, before we get to the top, we have some things to do. First, we must provide community service to our communities. We have a responsibility to make our state and nation what we want it to be. Action doesn't happen without work. And as an old Chinese proverb says, talk doesn't put price. Thus, we must act first. We must also continue to learn. Socrates said, let him that will move the world first move himself. It's my hope that each of you endeavors to move the world. Let's strive to make our communities, state, and nation the city upon the hill. Furthermore, if we want more Alaskans to move the world, we must provide them with adequate tools. Thus, we must support our university system wholeheartedly, and that's essential. As graduates, we should make it our priority to show employers that the university system is turning out a fine product. You can do this because you've received an education at a wonderful university. Show them that no task is too great for you. You fought long and hard to make it to this point, and you will not be deterred by shortcomings or other misgivings. In closing, I am confident that many of you will go on to do great things. For some of you, these things will take place here in Alaska, while others will head for warmer weather and sandy beaches. I'm right behind you. Regardless of where you will be, you are a University of Alaska Fairbanks alum, and you should wear this distinction with pride. I look forward to hearing of the many great things that you will accomplish, and I congratulate you today. God bless you. Congratulations.
Today we give special recognition to 16 faculty at the University of Alaska Fairbanks upon their retirement. Will those receiving emeritus recognition today please stand? Regent Faith, I am pleased to announce these recipients for the conferring of emeritus grant. Each has served the University of Alaska Fairbanks for at least 10 years and has been recommended by their colleagues.
By virtue of the authority vested in me on behalf of the President of the University of Alaska Board of Regents, I confer upon you the emeritus rank as listed in the official commencement program.
Will the emeritus recipients please come forward as I call your names? Dr. Robert T. Cooney, Professor of Marine Science. Dr. Theodore DeCorso, Professor of Music. Dr. Sven O. E. Epperson, Professor of Marine Science. Dr. Charles Rue Geist, Professor of Psychology. Professor Deanne Alston, Professor of Career Counseling. Dr. Bryna Kessel, Dean of the College of Biological Sciences and Renewable Resources, Professor of Zoology, and Curator of Ornithology at the University of Alaska Museum. Dr. Clifton A. Lando, Associate Professor of Mathematics. Dr. James A. Madonna, Professor of Mining Extension. Dr. Mark W. Oswood, Professor of Aquatic Biology. Professor Maynard G. Perkins, Jr. Oh, I just skipped John. Well, let's get Maynard past us first. Maynard G. Perkins, Jr., Associate Professor of Mathematics and Natural Sciences. Okay, John, you're up. Dr. John L. Morak, Professor of Physics. Dr. Gerald Francis Shields, Professor of Zoology. Dr. Ronald L. Smith, Professor of Zoology. Dr. Gerd Wenberg, Professor of Geophysics.
Out of order, but we can figure this out. Regent Fate, I'm pleased to present Chancellor Joan Wadhall for the confer on emeritus status. She has proudly served the University of Alaska Fairbanks since 1991 and will end a prestigious 40-year academic career at the beginning of fiscal year 2007. She has been highly recommended by her colleagues and by me for this honor.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, on behalf of the President of the University of Alaska Board of Regents, I confer upon you the rank of Chancellor Emeritus of the University of Alaska Fairbanks.
Where are we now? It says that I'm to continue. There are others who are receiving emeritus recognition, ladies and gentlemen, but they are not here today. But you will find their names in your commencement program. Now we move to a very distinct, indeed unique honor that universities can confer: honorary degrees. In conferring honorary degrees upon eminent individuals, the University of Alaska Fairbanks honors itself. Today, the presence of our distinguished honorees make this a most memorable occasion. You'll find the complete citations accompanying the degrees printed in your commencement program. Regent Fate.
One of our distinguished alumni, is an Alaska pioneer with a long career of public service to the state of Alaska. By virtue of the authority vested in me, on behalf of the President of the Board of Regents, under the Constitution of the state of Alaska, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. Lois B. DeFleur is a prominent national higher education leader and distinguished sociologist. By virtue of the authority vested in me, on behalf of the President of the Board of Regents, under the Constitution of the State of Alaska, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humanities, with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto.
Capture when she finally runs out of wind.
Now, Regent Faith, I am pleased to present the designee of Prime Minister Obuchi, the Consul General of Japan to the state of Alaska.
Prime Minister Kazu Obuchi is a prominent world leader and an avid supporter of the study of the global environment. By virtue of the authority vested in me, on behalf of the President of the University of Alaska Board of Regents, and under the Constitution of the State of Alaska, I confer upon Kazu Obuchi the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws, with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. Unfortunately, Prime Minister Obuchi is unable to be with us today. In his place is Anchorage Consul General of Japan, Yusunari Yamamoto.
Regent Faith, now I am pleased to present Catherine Peter. And I want to say also that the citation will be interpreted into Wiccan Athabascan by her colleague and friend, Dr. Jeff Lear.
Anabasi, Anabasi. Catherine Peter is a dedicated linguist who is being recognized for lifelong work studying, documenting, and teaching Wiccan Athabascan language and culture.
Catherine Peter, di ginjik enjik, wintopert aborka, wintai bujik, di ginjik, akwa edza, gedantoza, ye chorstin, juk, jitinjinai te, jab, tanainya, masi, o, kishma tanza, patsaksha.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, on behalf of the President of the University of Alaska Board of Regents, under the Constitution of the State of Alaska, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws, with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. Anabasi Uchi.
Chanje Chopata, Keguadat May Injit, Chatanto Ixi. Ishike an Alaska Tinchinaita, Keguadat de Kia, Aiki, Right Shatan Pas in. Jide Tia Nantas Su. Jidin Chief Wakak Tanohoto, Bunya. The good D. Egan Day in Lina. Jikin Chief Wakak Tanohoto, Wicked, Bunya. Jiti the Thak. The good D. Egan Day what's an incha. Nan a Nathan in Chanara. Is it wicked? Then G into just a in lean. Then G's up. G in leaner.
There's a remarkable amount of stealth programming going on here so that Joan wouldn't be aware of this. So far fooled everybody else, so I hope it's fooled Joan. Joan, please step up here. Did I find you? The Chancellor wears this marvelous piece as recognition of her status. And Joan has so admired it, and we have the great fortune of having the original cast still available and the original artists. So having, for so much, over 40 years of service, been a pioneer and a setter of tradition, this will be another setting of tradition. We'd like to begin with Joan, the tradition of awarding our outgoing chancellors with a replica. It says on the back, Joan K. Wambo, recognition and thanks. 40 years of excellence. Leader, example, pioneer.
Those are your remarks. And now I turn. Yes, there is some juggling going around up here on the stage. I now turn to President Hamilton.
This is a great example, and never give too many instructions. We've invaded entire countries with less directive than is in here. I'm really very honored, very excited. This stuff works on me. I'm thrilled to see the excellence, to see the accomplishment. What these folks have accomplished rates in the highest category of human achievement. It's excellence over time. All of us can have a good day. All of us can even have a good subject. Might even have a good semester. But it's far, far fewer. We can string together the good days, the good subjects, the good semesters, and earn the degrees and the certificates. What you've accomplished is absolutely remarkable. I know it's getting late, lots of speeches here. Let me tell you the most important speech will not come from anybody up here. All of you friends, you relatives, you parents, you grandparents, you spouses, you children, you have the most important graduation message. I want you to find your graduate, and I want you to look them straight in the eye and say, congratulations, I'm proud of you. You know, I'm delighted. of so many commencement addresses that tell the graduates about the tough world out there and how very prepared they are for it. Because so very many of you live in that world every day, working a job, raising children. So there's not a whole lot to tell you about life except to say that you do it very, very well. Nobody goes to the circus to watch somebody juggle one ball. I would like you to do one thing, though, that as I go around the state and I talk to folks, we have an excess of humility among our graduates. We truly do. If I can do it, anybody can. I challenge that. It's simply not true. Not everybody can put in the work, put in the effort. Turn a degree. All of these degrees. I'll tell you one of the things, one of the folks that don't yet is recognized here, that I'm so proud of and I want all to recognize today, is our faculty. Without the faculty, those are a bunch of blue folders. Unless they stand for something, unless they stand for academic achievement and academic standard, and they are the custodians of academic standard, and we can only be what they preserve. Because they've done that, let me tell you why I don't think you should have humility. Long before the Nike logo came out and said, just do it, every degree, every certificate, every diploma has declared to the world, I did it. Not I barely did it. I did it. And each of you owes yourself that congratulations right now. After you visit those sunny beaches, I hope you come back, because Alaska needs you desperately. It's a great time to be an Alaskan. We're changing. We're getting ready for a new phase. Nobody knows for sure exactly what it's going to be, but I promise you this, you're going to be an important part of it. And I want to just leave you with a very small story that tells you how I think you ought to react to that challenge. Not too long ago, I witnessed one of the really exciting events of an Alaskan winter. The streets of Old Town Fairbanks were packed shoulder to shoulder like a wintry version of a Russian River salmon run, gathered for the North American Sled Dog Championships. I watched these surprisingly small dogs, small enough to be carried easily under one arm, hooked to the sled. Instead of shivering with dread at the long and icy path ahead, they were howling and lunging at their harnesses. They so clearly felt the power of the team and the challenge and the glory of the run ahead. As I've traveled this state the last 8 months, I've talked to many hundreds of people about the future of Alaska. All of them had seen the budget numbers added and subtracted. All of them had heard the latest quote on North Slope crude. Very few seemed cowed and afraid. This is Alaska. This is the last frontier. Pioneers still live here. Dreams are still dreamed here. Frontiers are still crossed here. All frontiers are without guarantee. All frontiers require courage. And all frontiers are eventually conquered by a surprisingly small group of people who feel the power of the team and sense the challenge and the glory of the run ahead. Because you are the few who dream and dare and do. You must be the pioneers and you must cross the next frontier. Congratulations. I am proud of you.
Thank you indeed, President Hamilton. And now will you please stand for the singing of Alaska's flag, and it will be by Stephen Dixon, a senior at UAF, majoring in music education.
Stars of gold on a field of blue, Alaska's flag made mean to you. The blue of the sea, the evening sky, the mountain lakes and the flowers nearby, the gold of the early stardust dreams, the precious gold of the hills and streams, the brilliant stars in the northern sky, the bear, the dipper, and shining high, the great North Star with its steady light, o'er land and sea a beacon bright. Alaska's flag to Alaskans dear, a simple flag of the last frontier.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. Yeah, we're almost done, everyone. And I can't let President Hamilton be the last person to congratulate this class of '99. Like him, I'm so very, very proud of you. And what I can say also is that we'll watch with great pride your achievements as alums of the University of Alaska Fairbanks. And now I invite everyone to attend the commencement reception. It's sponsored by the Fairbanks chapter of the University of Alaska Fairbanks Alumni Association. It'll be over in the lower Tilly Commons immediately following the recessional. And part of the festivities there will be some special cakes, very special ones, which were decorated by students and faculty of the Tanana Valley Campus Culinary Arts Program. I ask if the audience will please be seated during the recessional of the faculty and graduates. But now, will the faculty and graduates please rise, and we'll turn to Professor Shields.
Thank you.